BQC is over, that's a good question. I have made many promises to the Oxford members. However, there's a Luke Yan, Alice, also sounds very promising. And also there's someone, Elizabeth, and then probably three times a week next win. Which then obviously means like Alex, Sasha, Norton is also a very promising. Probably still Murray. Realistically still Murray. But London does call it.
Time to get the commentary on, boys. Oh, big game. Big game.
Yeah, I've lost my...
Connor Climo in his Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle glasses. Oh, he's past one. He's the biggest boy and he takes the shot. And or pass. Why would you shoot/pass in that scenario, Dave?
If I wanted the opposition to get the ball,
the old give them the bludgers and the quaffle.
It's a risky strat, but I think it's worth trying in a final.
It's a tricky because we've got the lower bracket final and the third place playoff, and one is empirically better than the other. But this big lad,
the big lad gets beat by Andy Messenger,
but then
Andy Messenger still got the ball,
and he takes it, gives it to that one,
and Connor Climo,
and it's Donatello on the ball. No, what's the smart one with the stick?
That's Donatello.
That's Donatello because he wears the glasses.
Also, Conatello, that's a horrendous Quidditch pun.
Conatello.
Conatello it is.
It's as good as Shark Bateman.
Exactly.
It's my fave.
And Climo flouting the old delay of game rules, but Ollie Riley doesn't seem to care. Ollie Riley does care.
Oh dear, the press is on, but Connor's like, no mate, I'll just shoot. It's just lads.
Climo going with the give the opposition the ball tactic once again.
But they're yet to score.
Gives a thumb up to the bench. He looks like
this large man is
there is
now
a large
running,
man,
and when you're at this level, you only need to be a large man. Garcy Bustle.
Oh, and
he's sharing the sugar. He's passed the rock.
The drive and dish has made it all the way down from Team UK to the lower bracket final.
Callum Humphreys just scored on the other pitch. Good old Callum. Love that boy.
Proud of Callum.
Bidders is on. So now we've got, where is Ollie Barker? That's what the people are asking.
That is what the crowd are asking.
He's stepping up. Ollie Barker, now he's had some super soldier serum and he's now got massive muscles and more hair.
Ollie Barker
actually, he can also make his pecs move. Ladies, you've missed out there.
Actually has more steroids than blood.
Oh yes, and men. Both. Oh, great dodge. Messenger hates his own life. Chucks it to Conatello. Is he going to give it to Garcy Bustle in his popcorn shorts? Oh, the filth.
Balancing it on one hand there, Garside. Love it.
And the shot's most definitely on for Connor.
Have I told you about my favourite quote that Ollie Barker said to me?
Do tell us, Fabian, about your favourite quote.
It was, I'm gay, but I have sex with women just because it's too easy.
And I mean, does that not sum up his entire approach to Quidditch?
It really does, doesn't it?
Matt, do you listen to the audio before you publish, or do you just go for the publish? Oh, the other one. What game did we do?
The Banger one.
Banger SQC2. You might need to check that one. Yes. Yeah.
Just keep all of it to be safe.
Conatello
still with the ball. Garside doing a bit of a sidestep there.
Messenger's like,
Messenger missing for the fourth time in a row.
Big.
Hates his life.
Oh, he's like, I'll run back, lads. It's all good. Popcorn shorts, Garcy.
John Hugh!
It's the battle
Andy
of
Messenger again. Unlucky.
Messenger may soon try the tactic of aiming at the player rather than the space just the side of them. But no, he's sticking to his guns. Oh, and actually a decent hit by that keeper.
The hit.
Unfortunately, no one in Quidditch can shoot.
And on the break. Oh, and it's a filthy two-arm tackle, and I love it. Filth. Number 5 leading with his head, but who cares? There's going to be a penalty.
Oh, okay, cool.
Riley hasn't noticed. There we go. Riley has now noticed.
And the advantage is on.
Somehow Ollie Riley missing the big old two-arm tackle, but Rachel Lilly calling it as a delayed penalty. Heroic assistant reffing there. I loved it.
Rachel Lilly.
The big question, can they remember which player committed the foul? Because I wouldn't.
And do you know why? Because you don't care, Dave.
That is exactly why.
That is the cornerstone of Quidditch.
Oh, but he's already walking.
He knows. He's filth hound. Filth hound. Is that Gemma Thrip in disguise? We might never find out.
He is the spirit of Gemma Thrip.
The Chester
beating
kit
in that.
quite pleasant.
Chester actually have
I
upped
rate
their
the
kit
kit.
game
I
recently.
like the kit.
Manchester's kit, on the
Big
other hand.
Elliot Fogg.
What is
Oh.
with the red patch on their arse?
What? Which one?
On the Manchester kit.
Let's have a cheeky look. Who am I eyeing up? Oh, I see.
So there's-
Maybe it's like a do not touch sign.
Maybe.
Some people are very precious over
This
their
is the
areas.
no-no zone.
Big messengers off, and
And
these
98 is on.
individuals that I'm yet to meet. Oh, I'm gonna have a cheeky check in with this QC.
nothing happening. Nothing continues to happen with Climo in possession of the ball.
Climo. Not moving.
Climo not really doing anything.
Not moving.
His
pressure.
hot zone is that spot, isn't it? Oh, delay of
Oh,
game has been called.
There's a warning. Climo going to get a
Climo
cheeky
might
card.
go for the trusty chuck it to the opposition strat. Oh no, he's
The-
giving it to Poppy Corns.
Chester keeping
This
up
goes
with
to the
Messenger's
opposition.
strategy
Oh, but it's
of
Poppy
not hitting.
Corn. Garside going for the volley. Oh my! Oh, the Megs! The Megs! Her career is over.
Chester
Time for
holding the bludger well, if not the quaffle.
I'm not sure how Matt would take for that commentary.
Ollie Barker.
So Matt,
Still not on.
we at the minibus in our crude bag of times, we'd play a game. You can interchange the sex mega or preference. Personal favourite, and it's a yes every time.
yes every time.
Climo sitting deep on hoops like he's playing Baylor but hasn't told anybody else.
I'm a big fan of this outfield marking, and now the no marking at all. Bold
That's
strategy. Sam Davies, one of the if Quidditch was a video game, he'd be an unlockable legend from back in the day. He is the who would Sam be? He's not quite Pele.
He'd be Maradona.
He's
He's a Maradona.
He's
Yeah.
a Maradona. Oh, this kid. Ollie Barker throwing his body on the line and not going for some reason.
Sam Davies, a proponent of the underarm throw, thinks it's underutilised, and indeed that napalming.
Do you know what? He's also a proponent of very tight shorts, Sam. Please buy some new ones. My goodness me.
I believe it's our duty as commentators to comment on players' arses.
On
as
players'
I'm
arses.
reliably
That is what I learnt at World Cup.
That is what.
Connor Climo. Oh,
Climo,
spins one.
spinny.
Oh, the shot. Oh,
The shot
get
was
that
nice.
weak stuff out of there, says the keeper. As a player slides directly into his face, but it's fine. It's a full contact game. Ollie Barker wants the hit.
Ollie
Gets
Barker
it.
covering.
Carries on just for the banter.
Awful. The cross was there, but the crash was not.
And
there's a delayed penalty.
It's probably on Ollie Barker for carrying on that contact, like the hero that he is.
Cards, incidentally, are given disproportionately to men with giant muscles.
And giant beards.
Very fair. More facial hair, more cards. That works.
Yeah.
Double kicking a
Not
bludger.
a card for Ollie Barker.
Who was very illegal there anyway.
But it's fine because people like
He is nice.
That's how the game works, isn't it?
Ollie Barker actually been to the gym enough that he might be liable for the bicep rule.
He might be liable if he hits someone and they fall over. It's unfair.
It is, if your bicep is thicker than their neck, then it is
That's
auto
why
card.
I say skinny as shit. Means I can hit everyone as illegally as I
Exactly.
like, and it's just given.
That's the Seb Waters rule.
The Seb Waters rule. Sam Davies prowling.
About to uncoil like a
it's
snake.
The snake. He's a python. He's a python about to
Wrap himself round Climo's neck. Climo cagey with the quaffle, and
we're at a bit of a Mexican standoff here, but instead of being entertaining and exciting, it's just trash.
And the ball now.
The drive is on.
The drive.
Pass one. Oh my goodness me.
Big hit
Connor
for
Climo
Climo.
wants it. Why
No.
would you shoot and not pass in that scenario? That is what we'll be asking ourselves when we review this footage.
Ollie Barker still not going, despite there being a no bludgers.
There are no bludgers. There are no bludgers. I wonder who told him that. Pass one. Too nice not to just crash.
Ollie
Pass
Barker.
two. There was no wrap there. That's a foul under the rules.
Ollie.
Shakes one. Maybe. Oh, the disrespect.
Ollie getting beat.
But getting no goal. And then big Foggy Fog loves the life too much.
Barker.
Barker may as well just hit him anyway. You just may as well, Dave.
I feel like the play in that situation was for Barker to 2-foot him off the ball.
What is the score? We are at 2-0 in this nail-biting contest. Ollie Barker wants the sub. Is Super Soldier Serum wearing off?
Harry or Henry Parks, who actually knows, on the pitch there to bring some contact to this game.
No, the
Well,
only,
the only
contact
contact
he got there was the bludger to his hands.
There it is.
Oh, Dave, you'll be interested to know, me and you have been discussed as one of the big Quidditch power couples.
Have we?
So, despite not being in any, well, not homosexual altogether, we are still a better couple than most Quidditch people. What does that say for how Quidditch people manage their relationships? Sam Davies, with the trusty hold it by your ear and then throw it
on the floor.
tactic.
At a person who had immunity, no less.
But look at Sam commanding. Connor,
And it's
oh,
going
it's
in.
down. And this other large man now wants to be a big boy. I'll bet he's going to pass it to Owen.
Owen Lynch, formerly of Bangor, I believe.
Also a massive snake.
Massive mate, well beloved of the Bangor crew.
Loved by all.
When you discuss the Bangor lads,
Owen Lynch, #1.
Well known respecter of women.
Connor Climo.
Well-known respecter of women, Owen Lynch.
Conatello. Not taking the sub yet.
But why would you need to sub when
You
you've
just
only
stand
taken
there.
3 steps?
Just stand there.
Stand there
Oh.
And a beat
lob it.
finally made by
Oh,
Messenger.
yes.
But he does fuck it, so it's fine.
Henry Parks pacing it back. I think Connor Climo needs to step to the inside, not the outside, because there's nothing there for you outside.
And unfortunately, the pressure being lifted there by Messenger. Nice fake.
Oh,
Messenger looks offended
there
by
it
the
is.
contact.
Boom!
And a hoop there for Chester.
That man he needs to buy some underleggings. He must be cold.
Owen Lynch being told to sub. He usually doesn't take no as an answer, but this time round.
And we're back to the game now. And the score at 3-1. Oh, big hit! But that man is very big. He's flailing.
He's very big.
The
And the ball
the
coming
pop.
out. And a shot
it's
nearly
that.
going in for the first time this game.
Connor
Actually, a
Climo
tasty
getting
beat
pile
there.
drive to the floor
Climo-
by that large man.
With the Gemma Thrip grab from behind. It's not legal,
But it is tasty.
but it is tasty.
It's like the McRib at McDonald's, isn't it? Can't get it anymore. Can't get it anymore. Right, I'm going to check in on Southampton.
Let's have an update on the Southampton Warwick score.
6-2 Wolves.
6-2 to Werewolves. Simon Bidwell evidently playing the mind games with SQC, going that my second child was my favourite.
Exactly. Oh, Messenger. Oh, Connor Climo. 1 for 1,000 in his shooting percentage, but he makes that one count.
Conatello, is he looking to sub off with that victory?
Yeah.
He's having a chat with the bench. Ollie Barker's laughing like it was funny. It wasn't.
It wasn't funny. It was typical Quidditch banter.
Quidditch banter. Incidentally, Oxford banter, the worst.
No, we found. What was the one we found that was worse?
Oh, it was. Sorry, it was Florida banter.
Florida banter.
Worse than Oxford
oh
banter.
My goodness
Shout
me.
out Nicole Hammer.
It is terrible though. The Team UK banter, hit and miss.
There we go.
Much like the passes in this game. Big.
But much like the passes in this game, mostly miss.
Oh, but this kid, through the legs. Connor Climo chucking his face in there.
He's got the protection of them goggles, he's got no fear.
Alaragara at hoops. Messengers eyeing up. He's got his laser beam targeted.
At just 6 inches above O'Gara's head.
Messengers going, nah, lads. Want to save my percentages, you know.
Climber moving up the middle of the field, a lesser trod.
Harry
bit of
or
the pitch.
Henry Parks just sort of posing for photos there. Are there any photographers around? Doesn't mind. I think Connor Climo might go for the shot here over the top.
The shot, as they say, is on.
The shot's always on if you believe.
A chaser waving their arm,
I'm
not
free
getting
as
the
a
ball.
fucking bird, lads, is what she's saying. But Connor Climo's like, no.
You're a goal.
But he gets the goal.
Climo, 2 for 2 on shots.
Well, 2 for
2
Wow.
for 20.
2 for 20. But in the last 2 minutes, 2 for 2.
When you're hot, you're hot.
When you're hot, shooter's got to shoot, as they always say.
Manchester
Manchester playing that conservative. While we're on offence, let's keep our beaters back.
And there's a beat in the arse and drop in the broom and cleared out off broom. There we go. Let's tackle him from behind, because why would we do it legally?
And the break's on. Not that anyone has noticed.
Nope.
No, Messenger facing the wrong way.
Andy, it's the hoops with the Manchester players in front of it is the one you're going for, Chief.
Also, Messenger.
Banger.
That'd be
The
really
unreal
funny
chance.
if we hadn't made that joke 2 years ago. I'm glad the coaching of the shot's always on has reached its way to Quidditch, because that is the X-Band motto. The shot is always on.
In addition to trust the process.
In addition to trusting the process. If you're not trusting the process, the shot's never on.
The sad thing is that people think you invented that.
They do. Oh my goodness me. And it's not in. No, but that's because Quidditch players have no scope, do they? They have no vision. We should probably warm up soon, Dave.
I don't feel like that's necessary for me, Chief.
You should pretend.
I'm warming up my voice, which is what I'm going to use.
Exactly. And it's Owen
Fan
Lynch.
favourite, Owen Lynch.
Matt, it was definitely not good, Bateman.
Matt Bateman, top snitch ref in the world. Just ask Team America. The shot's on.
And a pass completed, a beat missed by Messenger, adding to his total.
Oh, he's dropped his broom.
And it's a brooms down.
It's a tragic moment.
We've not had a brooms down for a while. Ollie Riley wants something to do. He's bored out of his skull.
Also, shout out Sammy Lindstone for doing the videography for this game,
Cheers,
making Quidditch bearable. Big shout out Sam Lindstone.
After the justice was served, instant back
After the
behind
justice from the shame is back. Claudio the snitch, ready to suplex someone to the floor. Might get caught, but he doesn't mind. He's here for the fun.
I've noticed also that Chester have O'Neill's on the back of their shirt, which is fitting since they are reportedly nothing without O'Neill.
I hear O'Neill made the club what it is today.
I know. You could say, in fact, that O'Neill is the Andrew Hull of Chester.
You could make that claim. Oh, good brooms down there, ref.
Brooms down there. Ollie Riley with a snitch sock as
He
his
wants the
advanced
time.
marker.
And a timeout's been called.
An exciting time.
Oh, but it might not be allowed. It's a bit oi-oi.
So snitches.
And Ollie Riley's dropped his whistle. He's dropped his whistle. Oh, but luckily, Manchester number 4. Oh, the disrespect from Manchester number 4. Leave the whistle there. Pick it up yourself, you lazy sod. That's what she says. Oh, there's some arguments over who gets a snitch ref. We all remember Matt Bateman's famous faux pas at World Cup with that snitch catch, which was definitely good, but Matt Bateman said no. Australia is near New Zealand, so Australia get to win. That's what I heard. Fabian, did you hear the same? Then it must be true.
I heard there's a voodoo doll somewhere in America with Matt Bateman's face on it.
Yeah.
Stabbed repeatedly.
Stabbed repeatedly. I mean, I hear there's a few voodoo dolls of Matt Bateman knocking about Quidditch these days. You can buy them at the merch stand for only £5. Well, this was lovely, but
We're a bit bored now, so we're going to go.
Dave. Oh. Jordan, what's the score, please? 8-3. The score 8-3 in the lower upper bracket third place playoff. Not that it matters, because this is recorded video. It's not even like it's live. So who actually gives one?
You already know that.
You already know that. You know who won. I think it was werewolves.
I think it was werewolves.
I think it was werewolves. But you never know. We could, in fact, if I'm wrong, whoever's listening to this, please dub in me saying this bit. And Warwick with... No, it's not Warwick. Don't dub that bit in. And SQC with the upset of the century coming back to defeat werewolves. And if it happens to swing back the other way, edit the... And werewolves with the plucky grab from behind to win it. I'm covering my bases, Fabian, you see. Just putting all the bits of commentary in, just in case.
Jay Holmes has left us, but tagging in is fan favourite Alex Parry.
Hello, happy to be here.
The Paz.
Yes.
Alex Parry looking like a Norwegian fisherman.
I mean, someone's got to, haven't they?
Someone does have to. And we're back playing, if that is what you can call it, with Ollie Barker doing very little at the midline.
He's holding the ball, but he hasn't done much this game, Ollie. You'd expect him to drive a bit more, or at least use his big body.
He is currently playing on a pulled hammy, and it is the Carlo show.
Aren't we all, though? Aren't we all? I heard Elliot Fisher was playing without ankles in his last game, but you know he was still soldiering on.
Owen Lynch just have a hittable face.
Appropriately for Quidditch, in the distance we can see a giant virgin balloon.
I can only imagine somebody's paid for that to be there.
Sending a message there, Branson. I like it.
Alex McCartney and his infinite wealth has probably paid for that.
And here we go.
Let's go as well.
Claudio Sfaluto of Tornadoes immediately being clattered off with his feet.
The score is 3-4, so
it's anyone's
all to play
game
for in this lower bracket final. Who's the worst loser?
And it's the end of the game. And werewolves, another bronze for Simon Bidwell to add to his ever-growing collection
of bronze medals. Lovely.
Ollie Barker remembering that he's in fact a big boy and putting it in the hoop.
Oh.
No, not putting it in the hoop.
Oh, but Chester have caught the snitch.
Oh.
Yeah, so they have. Oh, well, that was fun.
So, this will probably be good. This will probably be good.
The referee's going to have a nice 5-minute conflab.
Can't be anything worse than that Velociraptors Werewolves game.
Cannot.
Also, quick question. When Werewolves caught it, did you shit yourselves a little bit?
Well, let's face it, whenever the referees call brooms down, we're expecting it to go against us, so yes.
Yeah, that's fair.
That also was a good catch as well.
And I hate most of my team. Slowly losing respect for the people that I have trained for a year.
Oh well, what's
Bangor celebrating like they've done something worth it.
Oh well, it's the end for them anyway. Anyway, that was fun.
Well, this concludes our gripping commentary of the BQC 2K18 lower bracket final between Chester and Manchester. Chester winning on a snitch grab. A thrilling game, if ever there was one.
I've been Matt Smith.
I have been Matt Bateman.
And I have been Matt O'Connor.
Thank you, good night.